Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, and today I'm very excited to bring you my review on the newest addition to the support class, the Burton LMR Trench. I'll be talking you through the stats, how it performs, and also giving you my own tips and tricks on how to get the most out of it. So if you find this video useful or entertaining, make sure you hit the like button, and if you're new around here and want to keep up to date with the rest of the June patch content, make sure you've hit the subscribe button as well. First of all, I think we should find out what other LMGs are most similar to it to give us an idea where it fits within the support class, and I read a very useful comment the other day from one Nicholas Stavenoa, who said the Burton is like if the BAR and the Automatico had a child, then that child had an affair with an AA gun, lol. Low indeed, Nick, low indeed, because I think he's absolutely correct. This is a fast-firing CQB specialist weapon, and is currently the fastest-firing LMG in the game at a rapid 830 rounds per minute. Faster than the LMG 08 and the BAR by 230 rounds a minute, and it even beats the Parabellum by 130 rounds per minute. In fact, it beats the majority of SMGs for fire rate, excluding the Automatico and both variants of the Machine and Pistola. Don't forget as well that it's a trench variant, which means it has very strong hip-fire stats, and from anywhere within close range, utilising the hip-fire is definitely the way to go, and it's surprisingly easy to stay on target even from ranges that you might think you'd struggle at. So as you can imagine, there's a lot of close quarters killing potential with this gun. When you ADS, there's the very obvious visual issue of the two mags sticking out the top of the gun that hampers your view quite a bit, but in all honesty, once you get used to it, it's not so bad. Fighting from towards the end of close to mid-range is still pretty easy, and using the ADS mechanic here will make it far easier to get your shots to go where you want them. Some people have been saying the recoil is difficult to control from about 20 plus meters when you ADS, but in my experience, it's not too difficult at all, and considering you can spray out so many bullets so fast, the recoil doesn't really have time to be felt. At longer ranges, you'll definitely struggle to take advantage of the fire rate, so I'd advise firing in 2-round bursts to give yourself the best chance of staying accurate. So we've established the Burton is a monster up close. So what's been done to balance it? Well, first of all, there's the small 20-round mag, which will see you reloading quite often, and restricts the amount of damage you can do against a large group of enemies. The reload time is very fast though, so you won't be out of the fight for very long, and it also has the lowest damage model in the support class. This sounds like a huge handicap on paper, but in practice you're able to spray out bullets so fast you won't really notice the difference unless you're fighting from extreme long range. The low damage stats mean you have to hit more shots to get a kill, and as we've already established, the Burton isn't great at doing that from range anyway, which is a good way to keep your fights at close quarters. It also has a very steep damage drop off once you reach the 30 meter plus mark, which sees it reaching its minimum potential damage faster than lots of other LMGs that have a more gradual decline to damage over range. You would have noticed as well that the Burton is one of the few LMGs to not have a bipod. This is something that, to be honest, I'm very happy about. You're not forced to stay away from the action or be lying prone to have any hope of hitting your target. With the Burton, it's all about the run and gun playstyle, which has been missing from the support class since the new year and the big changes that were brought in with the TTK 2.0 patch, making LMGs without a bipod much harder to use, and in general making all of the LMGs feel very similar, require the same playstyle, which I and loads of other players have just found far too boring. So let's talk about the added extras that come with the Burton. To start with, there's the bayonet, a first with the support class, and it's very useful if you find yourself in mid-reload and don't have time to switch weapon. Secondly, there's the alternate fire mode, which gives you incendiary ammunition. This ammo is primarily meant for use against aeroplanes, and as far as I can tell does double damage against both unarmoured vehicles and airplanes compared to regular ammo. I can't say this for certain as I can't find official stats for it, but that's my experience. I haven't yet been able to take a plane out myself, but it seems far more feasible with this ammo, and I think it's a nice addition to help combat the current OP plane meta that's been going on for so long. There is a damage drop against infantry though, so make sure when you're done clearing the skies you switch back to your regular ammo. I've been finding the Burton a hell of a lot of fun to use in the very short time I've had to use it. The run and gun support player is finally back thanks to this new LMG. It's a massively dominant force in close quarters that helps to give you huge confidence going into almost any gunfight. The BAR Storm was the most popular weapon in the support class for similar reasons, and those players that have become tired of the very slow playstyle needed to use an LMG nowadays will find this thing an absolute godsend. It definitely isn't for everyone, so if you prefer to have a large magazine and a slower rate of fire, then you might find you'll struggle a fair bit, but if you're looking for fast-paced action while carrying unlimited ammo as well, then this gun is definitely for you. But that's just what I think. What do you guys think of the Burton LMR? Do you think it's OP up close? Do you think it's too difficult to use? Make sure you let me know what you think down in the comments below. And a quick thank you to those of you guys that are helping to support the channel through Patreon. It's because of you guys that I'm able to put content out as often as I do, and hopefully with a bit more support in the near future, I will be able to start doing this full time. So if you want to become a patron yourself, I've left a link in the description. There's one in the pinned comment and also a handy button on the end screen that will take you to the Patreon page where, if you'd like to, you can help support the channel from as little as $1 a month. I will be releasing more videos on the weapon variants and other content that came with the June patch, so if you want to stay up to date with those, then make sure you've subscribed and you've hit the bell button for notifications so you don't miss out. And if you've had a good time, make sure you've hit the like button. Feel free to share this video with whoever and wherever you like. And until next time, that's Dame over. Peace.